Good morning, the sun is out. It's a beautiful day here in Banff. And today we are getting in the car and driving up to Lake Louise and Mt Niblock. So we will see that. So when we get up to Lake Louise, we'll tell you why Mt Niblock is special to me and our family. So here we go, off to Lake Louise. Alright, we've arrived at Lake Louise. There was a little bit of road construction as we drove through here, but it was a pretty easy drive from Canmore to Lake Louise. So let's check out the view of the lake. Alrighty, so I want to tell you a little story about this mountain peak that's right behind me. So that's Mt Niblock. That was named for a distant relative of ours, named John Niblock, who worked for the Canadian Pacific Railroad. So when they developed Lake Louise, they named the mountain after him. So let's take a look at Mt Niblock. Family mountain. How many people can say they have a family mountain in a national park?
Wow.
So the first time I ever came to Lake Louise, I was in college. And it was at Christmas. We took the train from Vancouver to Lake Louise and came up to the chateau here, which we'll see pretty soon. And it was really cold. It was minus 30 below, so very cold, and they closed the ski area. So I did what anybody would do. I spent the day at the pool. Specifically, I spent the day in the hot tub and in the steam room. And that night, I got really sick with heat stroke. So all these people at the hospital here were sick with frostbite and all of this, and I was being treated for heat stroke. It was kind of funny. Anyway, don't ever do that. That's my life lesson. Don't spend too much time in the hot tub. So that's our family mountain, Mt Niblock. Let's take a look at the rest of Lake Louise. Okay, we're inside the Chateau Lake Louise. We're not going to do a tour in here, but we're going to go show you the outside of it so you can see how beautiful this hotel is at Lake Louise. Alrighty, now that we're done with the hotel, we're going to go for a little walk along the shore of Lake Louise and we'll get some views. The views along this hike are just amazing. There's also a zillion people here.
And we're walking along Lake Louise. That's fun.
Nice, let's keep going. You know what? I really like views, and guess what? This view here, we need to stop and take a picture of because it's really good. So right behind me is the Chateau Lake Louise. Very beautiful hotel. Anyway, when we were here the one year at Christmas, when it was minus 30 below, we were going to hike this trail. And we came outside the hotel, walked about 20 steps, and realized minus 30 is way too cold to be outside. And so we went back in. And that was the end of that hiking. So it's nice to finally be able to do this hike.
I like putting my hands in the water and then putting them on people's cheeks because my hands are cold and they get freaking out.
Alright, behind me we've got the chateau. I think you can see a good view of it there. Let's check it out. And pretty soon we're going to turn around because we're almost to the end of the trail. But there's some good views of the ice here too. Saying I'm going to turn around, but I keep walking forward because I want to keep seeing this view. It just gets better and better. Alright, I've been informed that we have to turn around and head back because we're going to Johnson Canyon. So we'll just keep hiking. I just noticed this sign as we're coming back. That was a very full day up at Lake Louise. I'm glad you could come with us. So we got to see Lake Louise, and we got to see Mt Niblock, and we got to see about a zillion tourists that were there. Lots of tour bus. That's a very popular place. If you're ever in Banff, I definitely recommend that you take the short drive up to Lake Louise. It's a dinner time right now, so we're going to make dinner and call it a night. And I think tomorrow, I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. I guess we'll figure out. Anyway, have a good night, everybody, and we'll talk to you later. And I think we'll have pizza tonight. That sounds good. Okay, talk to you. Bye.